I hear many of the Shan have surrendered to Wu, and it appears things have remained peaceful.
Surprising, given how deep their animosity was. Is this a testament to Lord Xuan Chuan's skills, or...
He only agreed to peace, because in a fit of temper, I suggested I'd have no part in a war against them.
You call that a fit? But looking back on Lord Sun Quan's words, I feel that this may have been the right choice.
Hold on, there's one thing I need to say before we end the conversation. Huang Gai, don't you think you've been stealing all the attention lately?
That may be so, but it seems that this time I've stood out in a negative way. My words and actions have created a rift in the kingdom, and I must accept responsibility for that. Even so, I don't intend to stop voicing my opinions, because that type of open discussion is what we should strive to achieve in Wu. If for some reason my voice is ever silenced, then...
Hey, stop with that nonsense, Huang Gai. Remember, what must you do above all else? Lord Sun Quan has entrusted you with governing Shangyue. That's a major task you ought to focus on.
Right. Stop being so gloomy about everything, or you'll make Zhou Yu irritable again. Although, I suppose I can't talk. I've been pretty negative myself.
You're right. I have duties I ought to be focusing on before anything else.
I wonder, just how handsome is this?
Now that Jiangdong is at last peaceful, our next military objective will be...
To defeat Huanzu once and for all? Surely? I doubt anyone would disagree.
I hope you're not saying that because of your personal vendetta.
Ling Tong wanting to avenge his father is no different than how all of us wish to take revenge for Lord Sun Jian. If such objectives remain unfulfilled, the morale of our troops will suffer.
I'm also in favor of going to war with Huangzu. It's high time we settled things.
Likewise. I should very much like to see him slain. However, as the leader of Wu, I must weigh up the benefits and drawbacks of that decision. I do not think we should rush into a war with him, unless we stand to benefit in a significant way.
If that's your concern, then you needn't fret, as his territory is in Qing province. It has immense strategic value. Cao Cao has conquered Hubei after defeating Yuan Shao at Guandu, and is now looking to expand south, starting with Qing.
There are also signs that he had a hand in the rebellion in Lujiang. The threat he poses is becoming more and more immediate. The proposal makes military sense. We'd be removing a threat, solidifying our foundations, and positioning ourselves to be ready for war.
Indeed, Lord Zhou Yu, always taking the words out of my mouth. We should take Xiakou, then conquer Qing, and finally invade Bashu, to control the entirety of the southern half of the realm.
Lord Lu Su, did you really just say what I think you did?
Tell me, why would we do all of that?
It would be a means of protecting the people of Wu from Cao Cao. Cao Cao controls virtually the whole of the north, but if we take all of the south, he'll become unable to move against us.
A daring plan, to say the least. That path could lead to our lord controlling the entire realm.
Me? Controlling the realm?
You are very much capable of such a thing, my lord. Each and every one of us believes that.
So I have your trust. Then our next objective shall be Xiakou in Jing Province. We will bring down Huangzu and avenge my father.
I wonder just how handsome is this officer?
Wu has overcome every crisis until this point.
Things have escalated quickly. In truth, I thought ruling the realm might one day be our aim. But now that I've heard those words from the others, the sheer weight of that idea is mind-boggling. I thought I was, but I suppose I'm actually quite the coward. The very thought of ruling the realm gives me pause. But at the same time, I know that I must pull myself together if I'm to rally the others. Everyone is excited about taking down Huangzu at the prospect of conquest and revenge. However, it seems evident to me that I am perhaps the one who most desperately wishes to see him dead. When I avenge our father, which is something even my brother could not do, I may finally be able to see myself as their equal. I think then I will be able to consider even greater ambitions without fear or hesitation. When Sa died, I realized that I'm a selfish kind of man at heart. I want to share in the sadness, the anger, the passion felt by the others. Yet, I always end up choosing the most logical or convenient path for me. But, in this upcoming battle, I will defeat Huangzu, no matter what. Then, I will be able to move forward as the leader of Wu. I will be relying on your skills out there.
Let's begin. Now then.
Yes.
Aye.
My wisdom shall bring victory to us all.
Don't let me down now.
Let's go.
We will defeat our longtime nemesis and advance yet further.
Got you!
This battle will decide the future of our kingdom. There is no reason for us to fear Huangzu now. We shall capture the enemy's bases, one by one.
Commence the advance! Ling Tong, avenge your father. Do not be reckless.
The enemy officer
I know, Lord
has
Louis
been
Mong.
defeated.
I will take down Gan Ning. Calmly and with certainty.
Take this!
You are a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms.
An expeditious advance is essential to our cause. Onward, everyone! We march at once!
The enemy officer
You are a true
has been
warrior
defeated.
of the Three Kingdoms.
Take this! Take this! Take this! This territory is ours. The enemy officer has been defeated.
We've regained
The
our
enemy
footing.
officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
I know how to
This
get the
territory
job done.
is ours.
Keep moving forward just like we planned. We will set off their trap and get them to lower their guard.
Take this! Take this!
Such superb fighting.
The enemy
Important
officer
quality
has
is what
been
will gain the
defeated.
trust of all.
Take this!
All of you, follow me!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Go! Take the fight to them!
Take this!
Stop their advance!
Take this!
Stay calm and
This
focus on what you
territory
have to do.
is ours.
We'll get through this together.
It does not matter how many times you attack. We will send you running right back home! Let's march!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
This is how you do it.
This territory, the enemy officer has been defeated.
Forward!
Take this! Take this!
Superb show of skill
The enemy officer
that I can attest
has
to.
been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated. Take this!
The path we must walk is set. Onward!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I challenge you to battle.
The enemy officer has been
They've
defeated.
taken the bait.
Take this!
Go and eradicate them.
Take this! Take this!
Such an obvious trap won't faze us in the slightest.
Take this!
Now push them back.
This
They've
territory
stopped.
is ours.
Perfect. Send out the ships. We're going after Swin Twin.
Looks like it's finally our time to shine. Let's go!
Advance!
Right. Keep it up. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Take this.
Your skills,
The enemy officer
you're definitely
has been
special.
defeated.
Begin the advance. All units, march! Begin the advance.
Gan Ning, we have the perfect use for a brute like yourself.
The enemy officer
Tear into the
has
enemy
been defeated.
forces and get to Xuan Quan.
Take this.
What a pompous little... Forget it.
The enemy
Do
officer
my job.
has been
Simple
defeated.
as that.
Advance!
Here he is at last. He is mine. Advance now.
So Ling Tong has gone after Gan Ning. Then I should also make a move. We'll take an enemy ship and enter into their stronghold.
Take this.
Commence the advance!
Take this.
Almost at our limits.
Take this. Take this. Take this.
Prepare yourself, Gan Ning. I, Ling Tong, will have my revenge.
This territory
officer
is ours.
So you want revenge? Well, I'm not just going to hand myself over to you on a platter.
So, you're coming after this ship, are you? Then, I'll face you!
Looks like I got a bit carried away. Time to retreat.
Damn it.
The enemy
I wasn't
officer
able to get Gan
has
Ning.
been defeated.
No matter. First things first, we must finish this battle. Advance now.
Good. We fought off the enemy's
Take
offensive.
this.
Let us advance as well.
Forward march!
The great Gan Ning is your opponent. Face me with all you've got.
Is this the end?
Descent's here!
Watch your line!
The enemy officer has been
You
defeated.
sure know how to fight!
Their ship is now ours. Prepare to set sail.
Take this.
Anyone who is willing to join the assault on their stronghold, gather here.
Take this.
Lord Luimeng, we are ready to sail.
Good. And none have been left behind?
Take this.
We
This
will head
territory
straight for their
is
base.
ours. Take this. Take this. Take this. This territory is ours.
We must make the most of this. Proper strategy is the quickest way to victory.
Thank you for coming.
The enemy officer
I can keep on fighting
has
now.
been defeated.
Here comes our prey! Archers!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Infested.
The enemy officer has
Just
been
as Lord
defeated.
Zhou Yu said. All of you, stay calm.
They're strong. Like the tigers they proclaim to be.
The way is open. Let us charge into the enemy's stronghold. Begin the advance.
Prepare yourself, Huang Zu. We won't let you escape this time.
What? How have the enemy gotten this far? We must stop their attack here!
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer
We
has
will
been
not
defeated.
run! Our battle against Sun Quan will be decided here and now! Start the advance!
The enemy was one step ahead. Good. The enemy has been wiped out. Then it's time to take the fight to Huangzu once more. Commence the advance.
No more waiting around. Muster up your courage. We're going to charge.
We've gotten through. We just weren't strong enough.
All of you, come with me. We're going to lay waste to the enemy's stronghold. Forward march! Take this!
Take this! The enemy officer has been defeated.
Take this!
Take this!
Time to go in the offensive. Get ready, everyone!
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer
Can I
has
remain
been
loyal
defeated.
to Huangzu? I wonder what Ganin thinks of this.
Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Things are really heating up.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Just be entertained.
The enemy officer
Ganin,
has been
so
defeated.
you've arrived.
Come on, what are you waiting for? Let's get this fight started! Pitiful situation.
The enemy officer
Interesting
has been
bout,
defeated.
but this is how it ends. Your life
The enemy officer
is mine.
has been defeated.
So their fangs have finally reached me. Perhaps this was inevitable.
I've been bested. Well, at least I made a mark on the battlefield.
Take this!
I've got nothing more to say.
Take this!
Whatever happens now
Take this!
is up to you.
We've finally done it. We've defeated our nemesis. Shout out in triumph, as fiercely as roaring tigers!
It's over, isn't it?
Yes. We have finally avenged our father. And thanks to all of you, I've now accomplished something that even my brother could not do.
Brother, there's something I've been thinking. You ought to believe in yourself more. I'm not sure anyone other than you could have succeeded in defeating Huangzu.
I'm not so sure. But I'd like to believe you're right. Whatever the case may be, we shall no longer be haunted by our father's death. We can move forward as a kingdom. Let us continue to pursue our path to a safer and more prosperous nation.
Right. We have a lot to live up to. We mustn't forget, even for a moment, our pride as members of the Sun clan.
We will lay down our arms and surrender. None of us wish to give our lives for Huanzu.
Quite the rationalist.
My service to him was bought with coin. I'm not so dutiful as to die for such a man.
Gan Ning, what about you?
I mean, I'd rather live, but...
Good. That makes things simpler. And even if you did give yourself up, I wouldn't have accepted your surrender.
I'm not surprised. I've got nothing to say as long as you take Su Fei in. So go on. Take your revenge. We all know that when you go into battle, there will be hatred on both sides. And when the dust settles, the loser rarely forgives the victor. That's why I won't beg for my life, nor will I apologize for killing your father.
Well, that is a rational outlook. My lord, executing someone as formidable as Gan Ning would be a waste. He would surely prove himself extremely valuable to our kingdom.
Wait a minute, Lord Zhou Yu. You cannot be serious.
I am sorry, Ling Tong. But I was thinking the same thing.
Lord Sun Quan, you have taken your revenge by defeating Huanzu. But I still haven't avenged my own father.
I know. I know how bitter and miserable you feel. But for now, I want you to direct that hatred at me instead. I cannot bring myself to have him executed after seeing his strength firsthand. I know it may be hard to stomach. But for Wu to make progress, we must gather as many soldiers as we can, and even let go of our grudges if need be. That is why we made peace with the Xiakou the way we did. And you are wise. You must know this already.
But Lord Sun Quan,
Ling Tong, wait!
Are you sure? I would be like kindling in Wu. One wrong step, and I'll end up burning the whole place down.
If you are kindling, then we just need to find the right use for you. We need men with experience in naval combat, and you certainly have that.
Oh, and what for?
The major warlords in the realm are preparing to fight over Jing province. Myself included.
Bringing Lord Ling Cao's killer into the fold, and then asking Ling Tong to fight alongside him. That is rather cruel.
I suppose there's no way I can keep my distance from him now. While I understand his resentment toward me, he acts so aggressively I can't help but wonder if he still intends to kill me. And since I prefer to avoid injury or death, I was hoping I could ask you for some advice.
Sorry to say, the only help I can give is handling the aftermath of your fights. In the end, the two of you are going to have to resolve things on your own. Still, Ling Tong may be young, but he has a sense of how things ought to be. And he knows full well that Wu needs you. The only question is whether he can make his heart obey his mind.
So what? I need to appeal to his emotions somehow? I wouldn't really have a clue how to go about that. I'm telling you, we need to get this sorted out, or one of us is going to end up out of action for good.
If you're going to clash with one another, why not choose a way that won't put your lives at risk? Like a game of Go.
Me? Play Go?
Ling Tong's quite the master at that game. You won't have a chance unless you practice a lot.
I'd never be able to beat him.
Well, that's too bad. Whatever you do, you're going to have to prove in earnest and through action that you're someone worthy of his trust. Anyway, look after him, will you? You're much more battle-hardened than he is.
I suppose I'll have to. I'll just have to be careful not to aggravate him, though.
Well,